In order to complete a square, we have to have a constant that is a perfect square. What is a perfect square? A perfect square is a number that you can take the square root of and end up with a whole number. 16, 36, 25, and 100 are examples of perfect squares. In the example I have here, our constant is 1, so we're going to set it to the side for now. We know that standard form looks like ax squared plus bx plus c. We're going to bring in a new value that is a perfect square so that we are able to complete our square. To calculate the value that we're supposed to use here, we're going to use the equation 1/2 b squared, or I like to use b divided by 2 squared. Because we know using standard form that our b value is 6, we're going to plug that into our equation. 6 divided by 2 equals 3, which when squared equals 9. 9 is the perfect square that we are going to bring into our equation, like I added it here. We can't just bring a number in without it affecting our answer, so we're also going to bring in a -9 to even things out. Again, we're going to focus on what's in parentheses here. We're going to take x squared plus 6x plus 9, and we're going to factor it. When we factor it, we get x plus 3 times x plus 3, and I also simplified what we had outside the parentheses to -8. Since we're taking an equation times itself, we're essentially squaring it. So we can rewrite x plus 3 times x plus 3 as x plus 3 squared. Now we're going to attempt to get x by itself. In order to get x by itself, the first thing we did was bring the 8 to the other side by adding it. We're able to get rid of that square by square rooting both sides. When we square root both sides of the equation, it's important to remember that our answer will be positive and negative. This is because when you think of, for example, 25, the square root of 25 would be positive and negative 25. This is because when you take 5 squared, you get 25, but you can also get 25 by taking -5 squared. For this reason, we have this plus minus symbol. So now we are down to x plus 3 equals the positive and negative square root of 8. We're going to take that 3 to the other side to solve for x, and we end up with x equals -3 plus or minus the square root of 8 as our answer. These are essentially two different answers, but this is how you complete the square.